Allahi wa barakatuh. So I honor the deputy teacher, the DOS, the class teacher, the teachers, even the candidates. So the message is, our gathering here is intentional. We don't just gather. We gather for a reason. We gather for what? Reason. Now, in the few minutes, my message is very simple but great. And my topic of discussion is, how can you be a point of reference in your school? Because we are struggling to be a point of reference. For people to say that we had a student called Musa, we had a student called Aisha. How can you be a point of what? Reference. So the message is, to be a point of reference, you must struggle and get 20 points. When you get 20 points, when like you are reading your results, we don't read your results, we read the statement. So some people must graduate to the level of getting statements in the results, because when you get 20 points, you make a what? A statement. Then you are realizing that in this game, we have three types of students. We have habitual students. These ones, even if the questions are twisted, they are going to pass. They are called the habitual students. Even when the questions are hard, they have to pass. The hard question is, do you have some habitual students in this room? Another kind of student, they are called conditional students. These pass depending on the conditions. When the paper is twisted, it can move from the main road. So you need to struggle and you become a habitual student. Then we have the influenced students. This one, when he moves with the one who is succeeding, is going to do what? To succeed. So if you are weak somewhere, you try to move with the lead student to be influenced so that you can do what? You can pass. So friends, a point of reference, we are saying this is the time to change your mindset. If you failed in mocks, it doesn't mean that you are going to do what? To fail. Because you cannot change the past, but you can change the future. So it's upon you to change the what? I don't mind even if you got 4 points, but you can still change the future today. It is called boat cruise theory. That at a time, even when the waves are so big, still some people are going to survive. That happened in boat cruise. Still some people did what? Survive. So you must be among those people who are going to survive. Then you must finish up the required questions. This reminds me, historians, we have only 2 rules of history. 2 rules in modern times. The first rule says you must write on 4 booklets and above. The second rule says never forget the first rule. So honor the what? Honor the rules. Then another key aspect, choose the easiest questions. Don't choose difficult what? Questions. Don't choose a number because your aunt did the same number. We are going to consult in the aunt in other missions. But choose the easiest what? Questions. As I'm concluding, unit of purpose. Unit of what? Purpose. You need to unite for purpose. Let me tell you, you may be there when you don't cooperate with someone, but cooperate for what? A purpose. Let me give you an example. USA was believing in capitalism. Russia was believing in communism. But because they had a common enemy, that was Adolf Hitler, they joined together and they had it fight against Adolf Hitler in the Second World War. So you must have what you call a unit of what? Purpose. You cooperate for a purpose. Then, listening. You must listen. The invigilator is going to tell you something. Try to do what? To listen. It is called house girl theory. There was a woman used to get so many house girls. She got the first house girl. When she got the first house girl, this house girl became pregnant. And this woman dismissed the what? The house girl. She got the second one. Also, the second one became pregnant. She dismissed the second. She got the third one. Also became pregnant. She dismissed the third one. But when she was dismissing the third one told this woman, Madam, before dismissing me, listen to me. The madam said, I cannot listen. And then this house girl was chased. When she reached there, she called the madam and told the madam, Madam, I told you, before dismissing, listen to me. Then the madam switched off the phone. What happened? But something came in her mind. She said, but the house girl was telling me what? Then she wanted to call back. The house girl, she called back the house girl. By this time, the house girl also was annoyed. She switched off the what? The phone. But up to now, this madam is asking herself that the house girl was telling me what? Wise men can sit and make analysis and say, maybe the house girl was telling the woman, you are dismissing us, but the owner of pregnancy is your husband. But the madam refused to do what? To listen. So friends, you must listen. Then, you must know, most people don't want to be part of the process, but they want to be part of the outcome. In whatever you are doing, you need to know that. So, the struggle is yours. Is what? No one is coming. The government is busy. Your family is busy. Even your friends are busy. So the issue is upon you to liberate your what? Yourself. Because the heart of a human problem is as a result of the problem of the heart. The heart of a human problem is as a result of the problem of the what? That is one of Kasoma Farouk of Uganda quotes. I'm concluding by giving you the word success in full. Success in full means see your goal. That is S, yeah? Then understand the obstacles. Understand the obstacles. Then confidence is a must. In what? In success. Then courage. You must have what? Courage. Then empathetic. You have that kind of empathy. If your friend is not revising, tell your friends that you need to do what? To revise. Then secrecy. You must have what? Secrecy. Because we have one of our quotes where we say, women don't have secrets, and this is seen in pregnancy. You do a secret to the woman, she exposes it. Baby, why are you exposing? It is bad. Now, lastly, strength. You must have what? Strength. Now, the last message. The last message. My professor told me to respect 4 letters. T-I-M-E. So you need to respect that. Historians, before sleeping, you need to tell someone, even those who are doing artsy, that 4 booklets and above, out together. Now, I don't know, I was talking to the class teacher that can he manage to convince the chief Jomana ataweza booklet nyobeze tuzileke one, because that is the strategy. I'm still in consultation. Now, lastly, I wanted to continue, but a good speech should be short to impress someone and long enough to cover the subject matter. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Members, be quiet. Some silence. Thank you so much, Mr. Kasoma Farouk. Uganda, I always call him a man of struggle.
Allahi wa barakatuh. So I honor the deputy head teacher, the DOS, the class teacher, the teachers, even the candidates. So the message is, our gathering here is intentional. We don't just gather. We gather for a reason. We gather for what? Reason. Now, in the few minutes, my message is very simple but great. And my topic of discussion is, how can you be a point of reference in your school? Because we are struggling to be a point of reference. For people to say that we had a student called Musa, we had a student called Aisha. How can you be a point of what? Reference. So the message is, to be a point of reference,